Hey, hey. Guys, I read the comments that you all left. I posted the video after my daughter's graduation. And anybody that's not new here, I have a retainer in. We haven't done a bedtime chronicle or a bedtime story in a minute. I've been off of TikTok for quite a while, just decompressing and living, healing, working, all the things. However, I've posted on like Facebook, Instagram, and my YouTube channel, Misdiagnosis. So I got a retainer in. Some of y'all know that, some of y'all don't. And I thank you for everybody that's kept up with me and reached out to me that we've personally talked, DMs or whatever, except TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok. But I got all of the messages for you all who were saying, you understood being a mom and how I felt. Some of you all were sending me messages that were not very nice. I've been on the internet long enough to know some people are less than smart. And, I didn't give enough facts and content to kind of understand why I was so upset. But, I talked to my daughter about it because I told her I was making another, video about it because I feel like not just fatherless homes, um, motherless homes affect children negatively, right? Um, if your parents are deceased or if they're just not in your life, it's still a negative effect on children because they need their parents. And though you may have great support, you need your parents. So, I guess I'll go backwards because it's not enough time to do a quick 9 minutes. So I may have to do another part tonight or, once I get dressed tomorrow. But my daughter is 17. My son is 27. I met my daughter's father when my son was 2 years old. He was my son's barber. He and I became fast friends. We were just real cool. And he was a really nice guy. Um, you know, from what I saw, came from a church family, all the things. We'll get into that church manipulation. But anyway, um, guys, it's just so much. My goodness. So I know y'all like hurry up, right? Um, so fast forward, son's barber, he cut my son's hair. About maybe 8 or 9, he and I became, more on the intimate side of things versus just friends. And he's always, come by the house, ate, kicked it. I had boyfriends, he had girlfriends, come through, I think, just hanging out. So it was always nothing but love, nothing but just everybody cool, happy vibes. So once everything shifted was when, y'all know what I'm about to say, when I got pregnant. So no matter how cool or whatever you think someone is, when you're not on the page they want to be on, especially when you're dealing with narcissists or people that have mental illness, and I'm not saying the boy has mental illness, but it's something wrong with him. And I say that respectfully because I do have a degree and a background in where I learn certain things and I can point certain things out. So not just education, life teaches you a lot, right? Coupled with seeing this person that I knew turn into somebody totally different once I got pregnant. So anyway, I had said this over on YouTube, but once everything hit the fan, he was with his baby's mother, which he has an older son and a younger son. It's like, I'm not sure how the oldest boy is, but the second boy, I think he's maybe 19. But the oldest boy, Anyway, I can't remember the ages, guys. I've known him so long. I can't remember the ages, but he has an older son and a son that's a little bit older than my daughter. Um, so I was there throughout all of that. I'm not a home wrecker. I didn't put no guns to nobody's head. I didn't do any of that. But ladies, what I will say, if I may, real quick, don't look at things as I was here first, or being in relationships or situationships and you feel like you've put in so much time that why should you leave? I beg you not to think like that, because when somebody values you, they'll choose you. They're not going to continue to put you on the back burner and do other things, right? So I was there through both of the kids, is where I'm going with this. But we were still just cool and what you call friends with benefits, right? And he was still my son's barber. So it was nothing serious. Um, hmm. Once all of that played out, ooh, y'all, I've been talking 6 minutes already. Once all of that played out, and I think maybe about 5 years in to us being intimate, I got pregnant. He wanted me to have an abortion. He gave me the money, all the things. And I just, guys, it didn't sit well with me, and I didn't do it. And that's when he became, I think, upset with me. That's where everything went downhill. And ooh, I don't want to say too much, but hell, I'm on the internet telling my business. I might as well. So I spent the money. And I said, well, if, your child's life, I've always called my baby a daughter. For some reason, I knew there was going to be a girl. And I'm like, you can have your money back, you know? But it was, oh, no, I just hate to have to, this is him talking, the dad. We're going to call him Barber. So the barber, he was like, well, I just hate to have to tell a child why they don't live with me and why they're not coming up in a upbringing. Just all the BS, guys. All this philosophical, oh my God, I'm just this man of God. All of that bull jazz. And I'm like, okay, well, either way, she's your this is your child. I always called her a she and a girl. I just always did. But anyway, after that, going back and forth with that, trying to figure out, you know, now how do we go forward? Um, Baby mama found out because I think I told her. I think I told her. I'll be back, guys, because this is going to time me out. I'll be back.